Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Allow me to share my TV settings for those of you who are using an OLED screen, more specifically the S90c series from Samsung. It's been a while since I had a Samsung television set. I used to own a Samsung, but it's not OLED. My first OLED was with LG C1. And now that I've recently bought an S90c, I would like to share with everyone the picture settings that I have for this particular television. Now, just a disclaimer for everyone, I'm not a professional when it comes to TV calibration, but I really appreciate watching movies a lot. And this setting that I will be sharing with you is based on my own personal experience when watching movies. Okay, so let's go to settings first. Sorry if you find the screen to be a bit washed out. It's because of the high brightness settings of this television. Okay, now for the settings, what we have here is the brightness and the contrast, and as you can see, it's set all the way to the top, 50. Same with my contrast. Now if you were to leave this by default to 50, then you'll notice that it's really bright. It's a very bright TV set. Now, there will be some settings that I'll be adjusting here, which will automatically dim the overall brightness level of the television. And good thing about that, even though it dims the television a little bit, it will not interfere with your brightness settings. So let's say, for example, you set your brightness to 50, it will stay to 50 no matter what happens. Okay, and that's how I would like to use my own television set. So for the brightness, again, we'll just have to leave it at 50, contrast 50. And then for the sharpness, the default for standard is 10. But the processing involved when it comes to sharpness is, for me, it's aggressive. So I tried to lower it down to 5. That way I can still have that movie or film experience instead of having the soft opera effect. Now for the color, I didn't change anything here for the color. Same with the tint. Alright, and now I think one of the most important settings here would be for the picture clarity settings. So if you go here under picture clarity settings, I've changed it to custom, and then from custom I've updated the blur reduction and the judder reduction settings to 3 and then to 4. Okay, for the blur reduction, as for me, I think 3 would suffice. I've seen a lot of fast moving films, and sometimes when you put it all the way up to the top to right around 10, I think it loses the movie appeal when it's all the way to the max. And then for the judder reduction, my problem here is the artifact. Sometimes, especially for fast moving objects, there appears to be some artifacts due to the processing involved. So I had to adjust the judder reduction to right around 4. For the clear motion, this one I just leave it off because I don't want to get very low brightness level, because whenever you turn this on, it will drastically change your drastically change your settings to your brightness settings to a dimmer setting. So I don't want that, so I just leave it off. Now for the noise reduction, I've also leave it as off, given that I pretty much appreciate the film grain effect of movies. So I find it far more appealing compared to like a soap opera effect. So as for me, I'd rather have this configuration set to off. Okay. Now moving on, for contrast enhancer, I would like the screen color to pop up. So I've updated the contrast enhancer settings to high. Now for the HDR tone brightening mapping, there's one of the settings that will automatically adjust your brightness, and this is something that I do not want to happen. That's why I set the HDR tone mapping to static only, because I would like to keep the brightness to whatever setting I've put in place. Now for the color tone, this television doesn't have the white OLED compared to LG. So the standard color tone appears to be on the warmer side already. So I just leave it as standard. I didn't bother changing it to warm 1 or warm 2. I think for me it's pretty accurate already. So there's no need for me to tinker around with the color tone. Same for the white balance and the gamma. I didn't tinker much here. I'm not really an expert when it comes to these settings, so I just leave them on their default settings. For the color space, I just choose normal. We also have smart calibration here, where your cell phone will automatically calibrate your televisions, but I don't like this, so I just leave it as is. And for the peak brightness, I'd like a bright TV, so I set the peak brightness to high. So that's pretty much it when it comes to the picture quality. Just wanted to highlight one more thing here, because when you go here under the general and privacy settings, we also have here power and energy settings. So this can also interfere with your brightness, motion lighting, and energy saving. So I suggest you update this as well. For me, I don't want my television to interfere with my TV's brightness, so I turned it off. I don't want any energy saving solution. And other settings have been turned off as well. Okay, so hope this helps, because by default this television stands out. It's really bright, colors pops out, and it's really nice. However, I just find that this television sometimes do have like artifacts, and picture quality has to be improved. That's why I've made the changes on this television. So hope this helps, and if you're new to my channel, hope you give this video a like and subscribe. Thanks everyone, and have a great day.